Most people think success begins with a massive decision, a dramatic moment where everything changes overnight. They imagine a bold announcement, a life-altering opportunity, or a sudden burst of motivation that flips the entire script. But real life rarely works that way. Most transformation doesn't arrive with fireworks. It begins quietly, almost invisibly, with something so small it feels insignificant. A glass of water before coffee. Making your bed before checking your phone. Writing one sentence instead of waiting for inspiration to write a chapter. Momentum is not built through giant leaps. It is built through tiny habits repeated consistently. The truth is, motivation is unreliable. Some days you feel unstoppable, and other days even getting out of bed feels like a negotiation. If your progress depends only on motivation, you'll always be stuck in cycles of starting and stopping. But habits are different. Habits create structure when emotions fail. They help you move when your mind wants to pause. And the smallest habits often become the strongest foundations. The first tiny habit is making your bed every morning. It sounds simple, even childish, but it sends a message to your brain. The day has started, and I am in control. It creates an immediate win. Before the world throws chaos at you, you have already completed one task successfully. The second habit is drinking water first thing in the morning. Before coffee, before scrolling, before distractions, water. It wakes your body up and signals intentionality. It's less about hydration and more about starting your day with a conscious choice instead of an automatic reaction. The third habit is writing down your top 3 priorities for the day. Not 20 tasks. Just 3. Clarity creates momentum. When your mind knows exactly what matters most, procrastination loses some of its power. Busy people often feel productive, but focused people actually move forward. The fourth habit is the 2-minute rule. If something takes less than 2 minutes, do it immediately. Reply to that email. Put away the dishes. Make that quick call. Tiny unfinished tasks create mental clutter. Clearing them creates mental space, and mental space fuels action. The fifth habit is reading just 1 page a day. People often wait for the perfect hour to sit and read, but 1 page is enough to keep the identity alive. You remain a learner. And 1 page often becomes 5, then 10, then a chapter. Small beginnings remove resistance. The sixth habit is taking a 10-minute walk. Not for fitness goals, not for weight loss, but for clarity. Movement resets the mind. Some of the best decisions are made while walking, not while sitting in stress. A short walk breaks emotional stagnation and restores perspective. The seventh habit is spending 5 minutes planning tomorrow before sleeping. Most people end the day with mental noise and begin the next day with confusion. But when you prepare the night before, your morning starts with direction instead of doubt. Momentum loves preparation. The eighth habit is tracking one thing that matters. It could be your spending, your workouts, your sleep, or your daily writing. What gets measured gets managed. Awareness changes behavior. You cannot improve what you ignore. The ninth habit is practicing gratitude before bed. Not in a forced motivational quote kind of way, but genuinely identifying 3 things that went right. Gratitude shifts attention from scarcity to progress. It trains your brain to notice what is working, and that creates emotional resilience. The 10th habit is keeping promises to yourself. This may be the most important one of all. If you say you will wake up at 6, do it. If you say you'll work for 20 minutes, do it. Self-trust is built the same way trust with others is built, through consistency. Confidence is not loud. It is the quiet result of repeatedly proving to yourself that your word matters. These habits may seem too small to matter, and that is exactly why they work. They are not intimidating. They don't require perfect timing. They don't depend on external validation. They are accessible on your worst day, not just your best one. People often fail because they overestimate what they can do in 1 week and underestimate what they can do in 1 year. They chase intensity and ignore consistency. But intensity burns out. Consistency compounds. Imagine improving your life by just 1% each day. It sounds slow, almost disappointing. But over time, that tiny improvement becomes transformation. A plane leaving Karachi and changing its angle by just a few degrees lands in a completely different city. Life works the same way. Momentum is not magic. It is mathematics. You do not need to reinvent yourself this weekend. You do not need a perfect plan, a new year, or a Monday morning. You need one small action repeated long enough to become part of who you are. Because identity is shaped by repetition. You become organized by organizing small things. You become disciplined by doing small difficult things. You become confident by keeping small promises. You become successful by respecting small moments. The world celebrates dramatic success stories, but behind every visible victory is an invisible routine. Behind every strong person is a collection of ordinary habits nobody applauds. That is where your power is. Not in waiting for the perfect opportunity. Not in searching for motivation. But in choosing the next small action. So start today. Pick one habit, not 10. 1. Make your bed. Drink the water. Write the page. Take the walk. Keep the promise. Because momentum does not ask for greatness. It asks for movement. And once you start moving, everything begins to change. If this message resonated with you, don't just read it and move on. Choose one tiny habit today and commit to it for the next 7 days. Share in the comments which habit you're starting with. And if you believe small actions create big results, like, share, and subscribe, because sometimes the smallest step is the one that changes everything.